This is the evergreen Samini. Emmanuel Andrew Samini, aka Samini, giving us this song called Obra, and it sums up everything we've said this morning on the story of Bosom P. Young. Now, when it comes to talent, you cannot question the talent of Samini. Now, how about you? Do you also have the talent to do something? Maybe you have the talent to write, you have the talent to rap, you have the talent to do some spoken word or poetry. This is your chance. Xylophone FM, we have something for you. It is called the Xylophone FM Independence Challenge. You can also be a superstar. You can also be discussed on this platform. You can be discussed on other international platforms as well. Put your creativity and your talent into usage. I'm talking about positive usage, not the negative one. Why don't you become a part of the Xylophone FM Independence Challenge? You are going to create something not more than 3 minutes out of the history that made up our independence. As we are about to enter into the month of March to celebrate our independence, I want you also to put your creativity into good usage, where you are going to even win some prizes. You're going to become a superstar. All the activities will be happening live on radio, so you are going to be a star within the month of March. It is going to be free for you as well. Today is your chance. Tell your friend, your sister to come to Xylophone Media today to pick a form for free to be part of the Xylophone FM Independence Challenge. It's about your rap, it's about your singing, or maybe your spoken word or poetry. Just 3 minutes and you are good to go. It's all about the history of independence. Everything will be done live on radio. Your fans will vote for you, and if you are lucky, all the beautiful prizes will be coming your way. So what are you waiting for? Come to East Legon today. That is Xylophone FM behind the Living Room Restaurant, and come and get your form for free. You can also call this line for more information as to even how to get here. You can call 0244 422 726 0244 422 726. You can come here now because the registration will end on 15 February 2020. 15 February 2020, and the event will start, or the show proper will start from 1st March throughout to 31st March 2020. Everything will be live on air. What can you do? Just come straight to Xylophone Media to pick your form at East Legon behind the Living Room Restaurant today, and you can also be a star. Because it's a Wednesday, we have to do some discussion on the movie industry, and I have Kwesi Bosiako Antwi. He is the PRO of FICAC, that is Film Crew Association of Ghana. Kwesi, welcome to our studio.
Robert, thank you.
I hope everything is fine.
Yeah.
When was your elections?
Our elections was...
come closer to your mic, or you can pull it closer to you as well.
All right.
Yes.
So, before America said, my friend.
Say Christmas. One man bring a dimple.
7 years.
One man bring a dimple. That be me temusa. Christmas me shall better officer no 25th meter. So one neighbor. You are not from Nadia Sands, Mammy Coffee.
Yeah, and I want to say good morning to our listeners and good morning to everyone and all filmmakers, creatives in Ghana, and very much to as well to the various film crew members as well in the whole of Ghana. Election so on the 29th of December.
Okay,
that was just some couple of weeks ago. That was for mainly Accra. Regional elections
as well.
So the Accra one happened on the 29th. Kumasi will be having their own voter region, and the other regions as well will be having their own.
And see a Muni national platform for FICAC.
More
in regional.
We're national. So the structure is very simple. Like we have it. We have the national, then we have the regional executives. And national, which is which the president is Mr. Samuel Jando.
Okay.
And then we now
Samuel Jando has been the president since I was born. It looks like he will be the president forever.
Oh no, he will not be the president forever.
Robert Mugabe.
He's
going to be the Robert Mugabe of FICAC.
There is going to be a national election. Yeah, very soon.
Okay, when is that?
It is yet to be announced.
Okay, so you are still doing the
regional elections.
So are you guys doing 16 regions or 10?
Right now, we are not in all the 16 regions. In
fact, you are in all the regions.
We are in all the regions, but our secretariat.
But all the 16 regions are out of the 10. These days, I know when someone tells you I'm doing something regional, you ask them, are you doing 10 or 16? Then they become confused.
We are now spreading our tentacles to all the various regions, and so we are hoping that very soon we would have a secretariat in the various all the regions. But as it stands now, we are started from Accra. We are going to the various regions one by one. Kumasi will be having their own very soon. Then Volta and stuff. And yeah. And the Accra one was also very good on the 29th. It was an eyesore.
Okay. It was an eyesore.
Yes.
Love it.
The turn up, the people, the energy, the unity, the love. You should have been there to just experience.
Okay. Where was that? Where was that?
We had it at GH Media.
Oh yeah, Abofu, Achimota area there. Yeah. And I hear my own boy Enoch.
Yes.
At Accra one.
Yes. Enoch is the newly elected in Accra.
Yo, Olofofo. So Enoch is the newly elected what?
Chairman of Greater Accra region.
He is the chairman.
Yeah, he's the chairman. He's the chairman of Greater Accra. And Greater Accra seems to be more sort of the headquarters of FICAC. So it is not an easy task on Enoch and then the team that has been selected.
Wow.
We have Gifty Marwina as his vice.
Gifty Marwina. The name is familiar.
Yes, Gifty.
Gifty Marwina is. She used to be at Art Fund. Okay, the name is familiar. Yeah. And
then we have Evans Zijonu as the secretary, and then we have Razak as the
Razak
organizer.
We know. Oh, no, a new Razak.
A new Razak. Razak as the organizer, and then myself as the PR for Greater Accra.
Oh, I see. Charlie, congratulations.
Thank you.
And most especially to my man, Enoch at Accra, chairman for Greater Accra FICAC. I see, but how strong are you guys? Are you guys still doing active business? Are productions happening so that you guys get some jobs to do?
Yes. We are in a new era. And I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone who supported us during the push for the NFA now campaign. It was great. Just after a couple of days, by 20th, we had the inauguration done. And I want to say thank you to Xylophone, to all the other media stations that supported us during the campaign for the NFA now. And that has given us this new era that we are seeing of structures in our industry for the first time in a very long while. And this is a time I always say that the NFA has no stand without strong guilds, because the NFA is supported by guilds. All the board members are members from various guilds and associations. So unless the guilds are stronger, there is no NFA. So this is a time that every guild has to be strengthened in their structures, in their organizations, in their ways they do things. This is the time. And so it's a very, very important and a very, very crucial moment. That is why FICAC has taken the opportunity to properly structure itself and position itself in this new era of the Ghana film industry. And so, yes, you asked the question, is there work? We, as industry players, have to begin to create the work, because that is what we are called to do. We have to create the opportunity for our members to get that work. And so we, as FICAC, is looking forward to having talks with FIPAC, having talks with all the various guilds, associations, to see how we can work together and come together as one body to create that opportunity for each other, because
I see. Now, minim say NFA for no ye omo so enza bosu mienu mpo nyamae.
Yeah, bosu mpo babako.
Have you guys had any opportunity for a meeting? Have you sat down with them? Maybe you guys also present your objectives, how you want to come in to help their activities. Have you guys done such a move?
So the NFA the NFA was just inaugurated, but the NFA needs structures and have to pushing it itself organization wise. They have to structure themselves, employ people. They've now been given a temporary secretariat where they are going to be operating from, which will be communicated later. They are putting themselves together. The team is meeting. I know they are meeting upon meetings. Last week they were doing meetings upon meetings, just to structure themselves, pushing themselves well, get the right people to come in. Because right now, you are board, and a secretary, and a chairman. but we need the other operational bodies to come in, the various friend is saying committees to come in to implement the law. That is what they are working towards right now, to structure those various things, and very soon we will hear from them. I'm very hopeful and very glad, sir. It is there now. Now it is up to them to now make sure that they get the right structures and then begin to make it work. And I believe that people who were chosen have the capability to do the work. So let's be hopeful. Let's push them, and let's not relax, but also be on their toes and make sure that we get the right things from them.
I see. Now, in case Munium ko meet, no bisa mo say FICAC for pride. Den pa na mo pese bia NFA or mo church or Muniema. Den yen tron shemudin anu a. Den na dama kuma so mo pese muni NFA ne yankasa.
NFA no, it has a very big general responsibility. And thankfully, NFA law have specified the things that they are supposed to do, and I've already given them certain clues and directions as to the things they need to implement now in the industry. It's a problem. If they do those things, it will help and benefit all of us. We FICAC are looking forward to sitting down, because right now most of the girls now are on their own. Our biggest goal right now is to see how all of us can come together and work together. Have various MOU and terms and condition agreements with FIPAC, with GAG, with all of these people, so that okay, if FIPAC has or if any producer has a contract or has a job they're going to do, we have an MOU stating that you need to use FICAC members. Registered members, recognized members, because that's the only way we can strengthen with the associations, so that we get more people coming in to help, to support, and be part of the association. So we are looking at a lot of things that we can all do together. And the various executives are new. Like for example, executive, we are barely like 2 weeks old. We are meeting and putting our plans together and structures together for the year as to what we want to achieve as FICAC Greater Accra. And when they are awesome. Yes, in fact, whole list and NFA, but he believes that Film Act has given them guidelines as to the things they need to do as soon as possible. We are hoping that we do those things, and we are thankfully we have our representative on the board, and so that is very good for us. So we know
who is that person?
Mr. Samuel Jando.
Oh, Samuel is a member of the NFA.
Yes,
wow.
He's a member of the NFA board, and we know that we are duly represented on the board. And that gives us the courage and hopes that what we really are deemed, we would get it.
You get it.
Yeah.
I see. Now that is good news. But then, industry now I see a challenge. The challenge being that these days almost all the productions are individual productions. So, for instance, if it is Kwakumanu TV, if he gets his filler man, he gets his Posse or whatever, they go to their corner, they produce something. Same way, if it is Lewin, Wizzy TV, he gets his people in some corner, they produce their thing. Now the film crew, where are your opportunities? Where are you guys going to get businesses to do to also make some money for your activities to be seen? Because if the Venuses are not actively producing movies, if maybe the Socrates are not producing movies, like the big names, Silver Lines and all those people, if they are not producing movies, then what is going to be you guys your opportunities to survive?
Quickly, my man, Brasami, he is one of the founding members.
Brasami, I'm comfortable saying Mr. Sami. The Rasta account. You got Mr. Sami Rasta.
One of the founding members, senior boss, a senior colleague in the industry, a very strong member of FICAC, and it's due to some of these people that and so I want to say kudos to him freshly, and then also continue. Like I said, NFA is coming in at a very right time. FIPAC, I know as a body, is fighting for its members to raise fundings and stuff. And maybe some time back, we all thought that the film industry was dead. But you have evidence as to what exactly is happening in the industry. And now we have films like Gold Coast Lunch and all of these great movies still proving to you that there is still a great chance for the survival and growth of the Ghana film industry. into the Edmon Woho. The Akane say, ye woman, a best structure to get that understanding among ourselves. That is why a body like FICAC is there. To be able to put the right people who with the right expertise together so that producers or executive producers can have the access to these people. That's why I was stressing on the fact that we are looking at having a sort of an MOU with the various guilds. It's very, very important. Say FIPAC, anybody from FIPAC, strictly use somebody from FICAC.
Okay.
Strictly use somebody from Ghana Actors Guild. Strictly use somebody from recognized guilds, so that omo can guilds no hono ebenya ejuma no. You understand? So we are looking at signing all of these MOUs so that all of us will have that agreement, and then we can all go by those kind of agreement. But brothers and me, there is a lot of work in Ghana.
Okay.
There are lots of people are producing day in and day out. What is up onto us is to be able to find these people and let them fall in line, structure, and then we all can march forward. This is the time for us as a film fraternity to unite and move forward, because masa unity na we would never work. We need that unity, and that unity will come when we are able to sit across the table and dialogue. This whole year we are looking very much forward to a lot of dialogue with the various guilds, with companies, with Red, with Canon, with that is what we need to do. I was say Tom Rebia, FICAC, even as a body, no, it's mean loan facilities for our members. If you are film director, a film crew guy, be a camera to. Okay, because you're a FICAC member, Canon is giving you 20% discount. Because you're a FICAC member, you can get this. You can get a loan to go and buy your equipment and pay small. These are the things that would affect the members directly, and that's what we are thinking about. Things, activities, and policies that would directly affect our members, and that is what this whole year is all about. They're also part of an association. Wow. That's what we stand for.
Great news coming from PRO of FICAC, Kwesi Bosiako Antwi. Now, this is the time I also want to invite you. Maybe you have a question for Kwesi or his people. This is FICAC. FICAC is the Film Crew Association of Ghana. He's giving me the assurance, because I was scared that Ceciano Bia Nadio, Bia Koshekona, Wizi TV, no tra, Kojo TV, no tra, Obia Nadia, now FICAC for Bed and Surviving. But he tells me they are now going in talks with them that, oh guys, though you are doing Visit TV, we can still do something for you. Then what it means is that you guys are now going to have reduced charges.
You see, charges that is why FICAC is there. We are in talks, and we are talking about a standard rate sort of thing. The producers have to know, say, okay, offer cameraman say na utiano, offer we say na we utiano. That has not been communicated all over these years. Oko abroad baby outside countries and stuff. They have well communicated charges. It's, even if you go on the internet, you can know, say, okay, a cameraman in Los Angeles charges between this amount of money to this amount for an hour and 2 hours. It's well communicated. But Ghana no, communication and course. So discussion and course. So we are looking forward to sitting down with FIPAC and all the various guilds, the NFA itself, and the various bodies, and communicate. Say, okay, FICAC, this is the standard rates of our members. Offer nipa cameraman or G between say penny experience, penny skills. So none of the name about say no, so that we have that well communication between ourselves, and then we understand, and that would even motivate our members. You understand, to go out there and work, because your main agenda is to promote, to protect, and to develop our profession.
Okay,
we're here to protect, to promote, and develop our people, and that is what we are here to do. And anything that we have to do, we will duly do it. And we are very glad that we are acknowledged on the NFA board, and with that, it gives us that authority to be able to put in such policies. Okay. And we are working very much around the clock to make sure that we get our people very much involved and also at a place where they need to be. And very soon, and it's not very soon, but FICAC has gotten to a place of transformation and change, and it's very awesome.
Good. Now, during the Ghana Movie Awards 2019, were you guys recognized again?
Ghana Movie Awards. A very big topic on its own. A very big topic on its own.
And you're big, sir. And you're big, sir.
See, I guess they dive into Ghana.
No. And you're big, sir.
Yes, some of our members have been. We are part, like every film crew member in Ghana. As far as we are film, no. Ghana Film Awards is one of the prestigious awards in Ghana, the most recognized film award in Ghana right now.
That's true.
And so every member, every film, every film crew is part of it, like automatically. Because if a film, they say Gold Coast Lunch, it winning there's several awards. All the various members, all the various people who were awarded photography and all of those stuff, all of them, those who are in FICAC are also duly recognized. That's just here.
Are you telling us that your members worked on the Gold Coast Lunch?
No, we have some. I don't know a member which.
So they were not your members.
We have members who have worked on some of the films that were nominated on Gold Coast Lunch. For example, last year, say Azali, we have a lot of our members who worked on Azali. Even our vice chairperson Gifty, who is now the vice president of Accra, worked on Azali, which is the Oscar-nominated movie. And so we have a lot of members selected. Chamawa. And you know, our members are actively doing great stuff. And Ghana Movie Awards, it's at a point of growth and change and transformation. And so I think that with due time, you know, we as a people are going to be in talks with them. And not to say that FICAC as an association also has its own film award scheme, which is going to come off this year as well.
So you guys now have an award scheme.
Yeah, the award scheme has been there since 2016.
It is going to only honor your people.
Yeah, film crew guys.
Okay.
So fully focused on film crew guys, the people behind the scene. So the unsung heroes are going to be duly
honored as well.
Recognized at this award scheme.
Okay, now some one or two questions coming through. Let me read the first one so you try to touch on it as well. Now P Shah is on Twitter. He says, Sami, kindly ask Bosiako for me how best they can help to improve picture quality of our Ghanaian movies as film crew members. And you can also put through your questions to Bosiako. He is the PRO of FICAC. We are talking about how best they can also liaise with the NFA for the betterment of our movie industry. So on Twitter, it is at Xylophone1021. Remember, the hashtag is still Showbiz Agenda. Same way, Facebook, you might find his photo there. Just put your commentary under the photo, and surely we are going to read it as well. So, are you guys going to contribute, or can you guys contribute to the quality of the productions we put out? Because I know the challenge you guys have. Sometimes you might think, Mr. Producer, this movie, let's go and shoot it with, say, camera red, the ones you call red camera, or maybe the one Xylophone has that no one has in Ghana. What is it called?
Ariflex.
Ariflex. Yeah, I hear Xylophone is the only company having it in Ghana. I don't know. Time. I don't make can you type no me so be any Ghana. That's what I'm saying. So now that Pisha is asking you guys whether you can contribute to the quality of movie productions, are you guys able to convince the producers that producer Charlie Yenfa Ari in chat na quality nimra Yenfa read in chat na quality nimra ye?
So we follow trends and we follow Ghana movie for a while now. We realize that the quality is superb now. We are not there yet, but the quality of productions now. Minya Tony Waha, he is one of our senior. He is the only film critic in Ghana.
The only film critic alive.
Oh yes, yeah. And he has followed the film trend for a while now, for the past 5 years, and he can attest to this. The quality of films right now is uncomparable. People came out of Gold Coast Lunch premiere, and their mind was just blown. This was shot in Ghana by Ghanaian crew members, by a Ghanaian director, written by a Ghanaian. The same for Azali, the same for the production that has made names over this short period of time. And right now, people have come to appreciate good pictures. Even Oko Kumawuda, their picture quality is awesome. It has grown, as I say, tremendously. Those time now, no before camcorder, no that could never no film. No, it's saying because Obiani. As I say, so to Pishano, the quality of our productions has grown. Right now, what we need in the industry, is the funding, the distribution, and structures to be able to regulate our industry. That is why the NFA has come at a very good time to help us facilitate all of these things. It's the industry people. What we need right now is to come together as one, pressurize the NFA to implement the rules or the laws in the Film Act. Case closed.
I see. Okay, so another question here once again on Twitter, and this is coming from Sosket. Now Sosket says, "Boss, good morning. These associations will come on radio and speak very nice today, but when you join, you will notice that they have their own people working with them all the time, even when you can do a better job than they can do." And this one came from Kojo Sosket, and he is also a producer of a sort, running his Ghana and Nigeria on his Sosket Empire YouTube channel. Yes, mobile radio studio mano tisa ewo mo kan de na mo wie na mo kwatra mo ba bia ya ba ho confusion kwa mo apon mo dia munye. How do you respond to Sosket?
Everyone is entitled to their opinions. Yeah, good, it's cool.
Okay.
But so what join here? Then you have the full right and information to go to judge. Ebia now what joining it could be Enna Ebia Uncle Yaman. But I want to know if he has joined here. He has joined FICAC. But the FICAC I know and I have joined, and we are championing. It's not an individualistic kind of association. It's a very open one. We allow minds, conversations, and we encourage people to channel their whatever skill they have and contributions to the growth of the industry. And can maybe say, like for example myself, I joined FICAC recently. Barely. I couldn't, like on the normal, constitutionally wise, I couldn't become the PRO for Accra, but I was nominated by already existing members because of the skills I shown. What's here? So this should tell you, say, Obi Awa joining Eco recently are unqualified according to the constitution, but the Electoral Commission gives the opportunity for members and then the executives to appoint. If they see anybody with the talent, they say this guy can do something, and they can appoint for you to contest. So I didn't pick up forms. I got nominated to stand for the position. So this should tell you where we are going as an association. It's not a one-man business saying that we know. And FICAC is maybe he joined in the past and got disappointed. But I'm asking him and urging him to come back because this is the year of return for all girls.
So he should also return here.
Yes, we are saying that everybody out there, any film crew member, listen, this is our year of return.
Okay.
We've been sitting on the fence for so long. What I say, even myself in the past had that same notion. What I say, had that same notion until I joined and I saw that there's an opportunity for everybody to contribute. We're asking our big guys, our top gangs with the knowledge, with the wisdom, with the directions, to come join the various good. If for actors, there's right now there's the Screen Actors, there's a Ghana Actors Guild, there's FIPAC, there's with Women in Films, there's FDDG, there's
FDG don't mention that.
I don't know FDG. Richard Boating. Richard Boating. And Timo Pamo Richard Boating film. I see.
I'm saying, listen, there are associations they're recognized ones in the NFA law. Look for those associations and but it doesn't stop other guilds from operating. America, almost 40 to 50 guilds and associations. They all operate anyways. What I say, my concern is it is up to the ones who are recognized by the NFA to channel our energy to bring the smaller ones together to work with us, because we need them. We need them to work. If we can't come to, I was speaking to Fifi Gabin, and I was telling Kadak phone. Yeah. We're talking, and I was like, Charlie, this is a time to come together. This is when we need all of we all have to come back and come together and make FICAC, not just FICAC, make the whole film industry work. What I say? Because right now we have NFA, we have a voice. It is those times when we sit on the fence and say, and way is doing it for his own political gain or his own personal gain or something. It's over. Join and speak. Join and speak. Oh, join here. Then you can now contribute. Then people will see your relevance and will take your ideas. We need the ideas to grow this industry. This is the point where we are right now. And he should come to FICAC, he should call me or something, okay. And then we'll get him to FICAC or whichever association he wants.
All right. I think I just saw another one as well. From Kwejo Sosket once again, and he says, boss, we will give it a try, but when it doesn't go the way they are talking about it on radio, we will voice out. All right.
Yes.
Sosket, yes, you have the power to voice out. Okay, so I'm now going to the panel members. Let's see how best we can put together the work of FICAC and the NFA so that they can also give us the benefits we are looking for the movie industry. I remember someone sent me a piece some days ago saying that now the movie industry, most of the players are moving to live in Nigeria, and same way, if you are not careful, the musicians will also move to live in Nigeria, and when they all move there, then it means our creative industry is going to be zero. Is it true most of our actors or actresses have moved to Nigeria? Is it true? At least I know of Arnold's girl, the one with big boobs. What's her name?
Ella Mensah.
Ella Mensah is living in Nigeria. And there's this guy too. I hear he's even doing TV presentation as well.
Too Sweet Anan.
Not Too Sweet Anan.
Maoli.
He's also there like that. So the guy Sikao is also now in Nigeria.
Yes. Eddie Watson.
Whoa. So now the problem is that the person was crying that if we are not careful and the musicians also start moving, gradually we're going to lose most of our creatives in the industry. But then we pray that they don't go, we pray they stay. After this discussion, we are going to do the face off. Let me give you a hint even before we get there. Today we're going to do another diverse edition for the Rhythm of the Gods. So if you've listened to them, you can start putting your reviews or your judgment. If you've not listened to them, then you have to stay put, listen to them, and let's do the judgment right after this discussion. We'll be doing something from Adina calls her song Call On Me, and there is Raquel too. Wow, sexy Raquel is still around. She calls her song Blow Your Mind. That is the face off we'll be doing today. So it is going to be between Adina and Raquel. Adina calls her song Call On Me, and Raquel Blow Your Mind. Get ready to be part of the reviews on the judgment as well on the Facebook and on Twitter as well. It is there. Rhythm of the Gods face off. Now let me come to the studio and go straight to Mr. Sammy Rasta. Hey Sammy, a lady called Sarah says hi to you.
Sarah
said, do you know her?
I have to check.
I'm Dawson.
Yeah.
No more.
Maybe I know her.
Yeah. I said Sammy Rasta. Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Seboko day.
Bibi are fine.
Oh, she's fine too. She has caves.
Oh,
yeah, she's fine. She's not bad cry.
Oh, Matias.
Yeah.
So we are Sammy na me.
Into who? One who Sarah said no.
Me na make us me
okay. My mic in control na kasa de.
Sammy.
All right. So the story as presented by Kwesi Bosiako Antwi.
All right. Yeah, the Nyamiase. I think now FICAG is really pushing up. Sammy, me can't almost national body for FICAG buy-in because me na me started the Kumasi. Yes. Then mene Jando etna se can say we need a national body. And you know, I am happy say first of all, yetimi elections for the Accra chapter is very encouraging. And I'll plead with them. Say among Twasuna other regions no enyen in terms so that they can come out with a date for the national election, because me put pressure on time people like the FDG
Richard Boating
say onye election ni who say indeed the members are to Abaman. So when he met me workshop, I say now I have done mine, it's left with you people to do your own. So we need to have that national body called Congress, then elect a leader to lead the national body as well. Intino Same any the executives no munyere mo ho, we will all support in any way be a bit me biana more. And again I feel say this is the time any individual filmmaker biana say crew member bia anywhere should get close to the association. Even if you have registered with an association bia enka NFA ne ho, come to bodies now, the organizations now are picking for the NFA no, because definitely say an association like FDGGA now it's not part, you can belong to that association as well. Association.
Well, why are you doing everything possible to take FDGG away from?
I want all of us to be under the umbrella of the NFA.
They are FICAC. They are coming under the umbrella of NFA. So why don't you think FDGG can also come there? Why?
No, they make sure they say.
You guys are calling for togetherness, and rather you are doing
togetherness.
Division.
No, it's not division.
You are.
No, listen to me very well.
I'm listening, boss.
The how do you call it?
Take your time.
the how do you call it? The
NFA, or which one are you looking for?
The NFA has an association that are recognizing. You understand? When you go to GAFTA, they have Directors Guild in GAFTA. So calling for unity, somebody like Richard should find an association within the NFA to bring the organization members and direct, so the Beya now will be under the NFA.
Now the wakasa onye. Dabi on kasa. Sisi ano no men kasama industry nina. Minim say someone like Richard Boating, his hope, his prayers have also been that we are going to get the NFA. So oh yes, he wanted the NFA to be established. Tony Adelai?
No, my can't last.
No, yeah, he wanted to be. That is a good point, because he thinks that he also has ideas he can put on board.
But now
that is the bigger picture. But then it means he wanted the thing established.
No.
So if the thing is established now and he is not the leader, catch me.
Or release an article say that
NFA no.
NFA now yeah call said they should he's not part. Obi or pese
David don't tell me.
No, before the demonstration, or say on your part
of the demonstration.
On count.
And say demonstration on your part.
I didn't. We are all calling for one. Also, now someone say.
And we a demonstration. Also, demonstration on
to do what?
Radio presenters in Ghana can go for a demonstration because
Sammy, if we are calling for one cause, now you who free man, we in Pabonini.
If the cause, I think it doesn't augur well for me.
Then that means you are not part. Don't speak for him. Say he wanted it to be established. We want unity. And to only in a personal interest, no for association in NFA nase, because he has members. And I may call it for say, even if you are a member of it, nase one part of the NFA, come and register. You can belong to several associations. What is mention? And you know, I'm not calling for any division. What I'm calling for, it's somebody like Richard said, Umbra down, because even GAFTA has Directors Guild, and within the constitution of the FICAG, all these bodies will be established. The Directors Guild, the cinematographers, and all that, they are in the constitution. If the FDGG and Kahua, it's an association that we need to be together. Find one of these associations, Directors Guild, whether you can champion with the GAFTA or FICAG, and let's be one.
Okay.
Because this is the time, Sammy, we need to be together and fight for one cause. Say Yankoyen saying that various associations they all kind Kadak. Anyone else, because Kadak also came out from FDG. I say no, we are so attend we see me form association it won't take us anywhere.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Sammy from Diaspora Network Television, aka Sammy Rasta. Now on Facebook, there are some questions for you, Bosiako. Let me read them before we move on to the rest of my panel members here. It is still Showbiz Agenda, the Wednesday edition, which talks about movie production and more. We call it the Hollywood Wednesday with all my charges here. For real, Mensa, Sammy from Diaspora Network Television, and I also have Tony Asankoma from GHMovieFreak.com, as well as Arnold Mason Levano, and special visitation from PRO of FICAG, Kwesi Bosiakon Antwi. Now on Facebook, Upon Isaac says, good morning, Brasami. Please ask the man, why is Kumawu dead? Is it because there are some changes in the movie industry that they can't adapt to it? Talking of Azali, The Barrier of Kojo, Gold Coast Lounge, and many more, these movies have unique features and quality pictures, unlike the Kumawood movies. And David Kaneshi says, please let him answer the question about Ghana Film Awards well, and all what will show will join. David Bokodier. Now, Ola Fame in it says, FICAG, power behind the scene. Is that your new tagline?
No, that's been our slogan. Yeah,
that's your slogan.
Yes.
Power behind the scene.
Yeah.
I see. Now let me continue reading. It says, as our PRO said, this is the year of return to all film crew out there who are not yet part of the association. I also vowed not to join any film association some years ago until I joined and I realized the film crew is not just an individual and personal thing, but the association is fighting for the benefit of all film crew, and I'm proud to be part of the film crew because the brain behind the picketing at the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture for the NFA to be established started from the Film Crew Association. So FICAG is not just there for any personal interest, but for all FICAG. Power behind the scene. My name is Ricky Fame Ine of Ola Fame Ine. Hey, I see. All right, for Meza, you can also put through your contribution to this man called Kwesi Bosiako Antwi. Are you a member of FICAG?
Yeah, I'm a member of FICAG.
A paid up dues member?
Paid up.
Have you paid your dues in recent times?
No.
So what shows? Do you have your ID card?
Yeah, I think it needs to be renewed. That one there.
Your ID card needs to be renewed.
Yeah, I think it's expired. I was one of those who started off FICAG even before I left the country so many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I came back
before you went to Hollywood.
Before I went to fight for, you know, and coming back again too, I came back to meet FICAG, and I could say they are doing well. They are pulling through hard, and all I could say is this: instead of this personal interest thing and personal attack and all that in the industry, within the crew wouldn't help, which is one of the problem. You did mention Sami has been president for over the years and things like that. Mm-hmm. Where
no, he's the Mugabe of FICAG.
You know,
he's the main founder, I guess. Is Sami Kando the main founder?
No,
he's not the main founder.
I could say he is, because when we started, it was Prince, the ambassador now, Prince, Louis Aquaman.
Yeah, Louis Aquaman.
Bismarck the Joke. Me. Maxwell.
Enoch.
Enoch Atakra. As at then, we were having the meeting at Prince premises at Eden Adabraka. You know, before everybody kind of split. Before everyone started joining. Even this lady, Fozia Yakubu. You know, those are the set of people who started like FICAG and things with meeting. Vegas also was part of those. So he's been there and he's been pushing the agenda. So I think based on the fact that he's been pushing hard, the knob was given to him to still be the president. Maybe in years to come.
Has there been an election that he won, or there hasn't?
Let me explain.
No. I'm asking a simple question.
Let me explain that.
No, wait.
Because
I'm saying that since Sami Jando was given the position, has there been an election?
That is why I want to explain to
Okay,
you.
no, you are not explaining. You are answering.
I'm answering. Okay, very good. What happened was we had two associations in the country. Right. We had the Kumasi one, which I was the president, and Sami was the president in Accra here.
Okay.
And the two of us were representing the association in the film. How do you call it? We had before the NFA. We had we had that the one that Richard was part of it.
Directors Guild.
No. We had a film body together. I'm forgetting the name.
Move on.
So I and Sami were representing the crew. That's why I said that Sami, I decided to step aside because I know Sami had that passion.
No, because you got a job with Obini.
No.
And you
I was even active that time. You can ask Sami. I was very active.
Unya Juma Obinim TV no na unya tai adagin
It wasn't like that.
Figa. It
Even at that time, Pokran and Amitini sacrificed it to give more to the association.
Okay,
I used my personal money to organize a conference for the two
bodies.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not about the job. Sami has that passion.
I know for the passion he has, and
so
he's shown signs of leadership.
So he's now the interim president. He's not an elected president. You understand it, and I understand the fact that he has done a lot for the association. That's why I started by saying, now push that agenda and elect the national executives, and let's call for a congress to elect. So when we elect Sami, then we know that yes, indeed, yes, you are fully elected.
So the question I asked was that, has the guy been re-elected into power ever since he assumed that position?
No.
It was no.
There has not been a national election. So there's a plan. That is why we are doing the regional elections.
You guys are talking plenty. Has there been an election that he was? Nobody should say anything again. That is all. That is all.
But in preparation to the national election, that is why we are doing the regional elections, so that the regional executives will form the Congress to now go and elect the national executives.
Great. Now for a wrap up. So he's the Mugabe. Shout outs to Sami Jando, man. So, your top small. Yes, for a wrap up.
Well, he's been doing well, and the association is growing. I wouldn't say it's not growing. It's growing from strength to strength. Now that the NFA has been set up, I just wish that everyone comes together.
Okay.
As one, and not to discriminate whether FGGG or not FGGG and everything.
I think it is too early. The way they are sacking them,
you know, they should listen. Within the Actors Guild, which I'm also part of, they've formed a Screen Actors Guild, but the Screen Actors Guild is still under Actors Guild, so they should look for a way to to bring in the FGGG or whatever. You understand?
FDGG.
FD, well, Mami Bobby. You know, for them to understand what their motive, what their vision is, then they should look for a way to incorporate it to whichever guild it's
available
and things.
So they can have
then
the same
because
goal.
see, those guys too, they are working. You know, they are doing well. And aside the president itself, those within the bodies and things are really pushing, are really work at those I know with much experience. So we should stop this. If we want this as all association to work and to come under one umbrella, it's that time we stop discrimination and things. And it's a freedom of association.
You decide to join or not?
You decide to join or not.
All right, thank you so much. Forio Mensah is the CEO of Nefi Visuals. Tony Asankuma, take a better seat and let me get your opinion before Arnold Mensah Levanyo will also wrap up for us. After that, we are going to do the face-off, and I've told you Raquel versus Adina. That is what we're going to experience today. Today is your birthday, citizen Richie Akanko. You are a police officer. Happy birthday to you, big man. Hope you're good. Citizen Richie Akanko, aka Richie Akanko. He used to be one of the pioneers of Flex newspaper. Okay, so Tony, let me read this. Tony, do you know Arabna Bray? Yeah, some sexy diva like that. Yeah. What's that?
Why? Fine ladies for guys here.
Oh yes, Xylophone FM. Fine ladies listen.
Okay.
Fine ladies listen. So don't be surprised. Good morning to you, Arabna Bray. She says, we appreciate the association, but I believe skill and professional training is equally important to motivate producers to use their members. Else they can have a unified platform but not attractive for producers to use them. Also, what are the benefits to producers to use their members? This is a good question coming from Rabna Bray, and I know she is also a producer. She's produced some movies here and there, and doing well. She's an actress. She doubles as an actress as well. Thank you so much, Rabna Bray. Okay, now Tony, come through. Have you been convinced with the objectives of the FIGAC as presented by the PRO? Kwesi Bosiako Antwi and their new move to even bring more people together?
Let me say hi to Arabna Bray first.
Oh, don't say hi to her, I beg you.
Why? Allow.
I have said it already.
I also want to say hi.
Okay. Say one pay.
Okay, so I think on this platform I've been someone who has spoken against the guilds several times. Like, I've always felt like they were not doing enough to really hold the industry together, because I believe the guilds are very, very important to the evolution that is happening in the Ghana film industry right now. Okay, I've always preached that, and I was happy when I noticed that FICAC had done a rebranding to the extent that they've come out with a new logo, a new attitude of doing things, which to me is very, very applaudable. Concerning the idea of having a guild as strong as FICAC, you can't take it away from the importance of the film industry, because film crew are very important. And like Bray suggested, of course, it's not just about having the association. It's about creating a platform or an avenue for them to be trained, to learn, and to perfect themselves in whatever they want to do. Concerning their achievements, I mean, I'm hoping that now that they have a regional PRO, they have a national PRO who will be able to champion the achievements of the guild, because that's also important. I've bashed the guilds of not having communication mechanisms in place to let people understand what they are up to in terms of their elections and stuff. I mean, people are interested. And here Biana, this guy Sosket is saying he wants to know more about the guilds. I wish every week we have one of the guilds on the platform talking about them, so that people know that it's important to join these guilds. For the NFA, I said this last week that I believe once they were what's the word, inaugurated, they hit ground and started running, because I received a call from them, and I was even surprised when they called. So that should
the
mean
NFA has called you already.
yes,
Wow.
yes. I was very, very surprised, because
Oh, you're a big name in the movie industry now. So
Well,
they
we
will
give
surely
glory to
call you.
God.
No, you're a
Can't
big
feel
name.
me, Nyame.
Atamfo to say Kofi Asamoah so. Atamfo to say Kofi Asamoah.
So the NFA, I mean, they've been able to identify the various guilds that they want to work with, and I said this before, that I was hoping that the NFA would come in and strip bare all the guilds and reshape them, but it was drawn to my attention that for the NFA to even be established, we need the various guilds to be firm enough for the NFA to come to form. Unfortunately for us, we are here. I just hope that I'm go around and they are saying all these things. The members themselves are able to hold the guilds accountable before some of us can even speak. Because I don't see the reason why you be part of a guild and you be paying dues or whatever monthly contributions, and what the guild is supposed to do for you, they are not doing it. One thing I'm hoping to see within the year 2020 is for the FICAC to come out with rates for film crew. I'm hoping to see that. It's a very serious issue, because people go on production sets and they don't know how much they are supposed to earn for their roles, and it's happening. People go. Every now and then you see someone posting on social media, or Dan Obika say, I came to work on your production, blah blah blah, you didn't pay me. We
Na omodan ya kodan Ghana Movie Awards boss kanyina.
Ghana Movie Awards.
Na me Ghana Music Awards, Ghana Movie Awards as obi episode to tune. What do you guys mean?
Ghana Movie Awards in Sensem there. Like,
Wow.
To be very honest, it's bent. Ashe. So right now we are just hoping that out of the ashes they would
That be trying money.
I'm hoping that out of the ashes they would be able to rise like a phoenix and come out better. Yeah, that's for Ghana Movie Awards. But FICAC, Charlie, well done, and yeah, GH Movie Con. I'm hoping to see the executives there. Yeah.
GH Movie Con. What's that about that
25th
25th
4 p.m. Silverbed
Cinemas. Have you invited Kofi Asamoah?
Yeah, I sent him an invite, but Blue Tick came into.
Yeah, I know. The blue tick there, amount for Bema more, but still, BBA very fine. All right. Tony Asankoma there. Arnold. Bravo, Cody. It looks as if after Nafti, you are ignoring your people. Oh, why?
No, I'm not ignoring you.
Yeah, because I know you are a crew member, you are an actor, you are a producer, you are a presenter. In fact, you are everything.
Yeah, I'm everything. So
have you been a part of the FICAC team yet?
No.
Because I know you're a crew member too.
Yes.
You have been killing snakes on set and all.
Hey, Charlie. Anytime you talk about me killing things, it's snake. I kill more things.
Yeah, I know. The other one is precious. So I don't want to talk about that.
I know, right?
But do you see the light now? Do you see the light now?
Well, I see the candle. And
it is not a strong light.
This that has
a woman. Yes, I see the candle. I'm yet to see the light proper. But once there's candle, there's hope that definitely we'll be seeing light at the end of the tunnel, because the NFA just got inaugurated not too long ago, and already they've started working. But you see, it's early days here to actually tell what the end is going to be. I still feel they haven't even lasted for over a month, a complete month, and they have a lot to do, because before they came in, the industry was in shambles. The guilds, the associations had their own differences. You had certain people playing overlapping roles, and people wanting positions that they are not cut for, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of house cleaning exercise to be done before the industry can properly take shape. A lot of structures need to be put in place, a lot of house cleaning exercise. Certain things have to go, and then rethinking, and also they have to structure their own attitude. Like how do you call it? Kwesi Nyantechi said, you have.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
You have to program their way of thinking with the new NFA. Else, it's going to be the same thing with just a new set of leaders who will probably not have a hold on them.
Okay.
Because these guys are many and they are powerful in their mess. So if they do not decide to correct things on their own selves, it's going to be very difficult for the leaders to come in. Because until you had David Donto and co coming in as the heads of the NFA, yes, they probably were still involved in what was happening in the industry. But the guys who were really on the ground, who wanted things to run, these guilds we're talking about, like the FICAG, Richard Boatin and his people, they were very aggressive trying to correct things here and there. So they know what the problems are, how it's supposed to be solved. Some of them are actually part of the problems. And until they decide that we're going to move or shift from being the problem and becoming the solutions, it's going to be very difficult. So I still see a lot of work to be done. I can't sit here comfortably and say that, things have started working out. They may have hit the ground running, but there's still a lot to be done yet. And I just hope them the best, especially the FICAG. Kwesi's team, I see, have been very active, because every now and then, once he has to be in the studio, he's in the studio keeping us updated and all that. But the other guilds, like the Actors Guild, what's up with them?
Actors Guild,
Actors Guild, what's up with them? And
I think
frankly speaking,
since one of their presidents died, maybe some spirit just went away with him.
Yes, because you can't have a solid or complete movie industry without a functioning Actors Guild. Because aside everything, the actors play a pivotal role. You can't take them out. When the crew members carry their cameras and so on and so forth, who do they point it at? It's the actors, unless they decide to shoot, animals and do animal documentaries. Even the animals become actors too.
Of course.
So it will be very difficult to leave the Actors Guild just as it is. It has to be fixed. I don't know what it takes, but I think it has to be fixed for them to, be whipped into shape. We just mentioned a few names that have decided to relocate to Nigeria. There has to be a way to keep these talents here. Yes, Anna, Kwesi, who will talk and talk and talk. When he's tired, he'll move to Sierra Leone or look for where the movie industry is booming. Because if he looks at himself and the kind of talent he has, or the kind of creative juices that flow through him, to keep it wasted here when there's nothing happening, or for that juice to dry up, he would rather go somewhere
run away,
and make good use of it. And I don't blame them if they decide to do international migration from one country to another country, like Eddie Watson and co. They are using the experience they have to better somebody else's movie industry.
I know.
Which I don't think should be something we should encourage. So what has to be done must be done to keep these guys here. The FDGG man, Richard Boatin, he has too much energy. That guy alone can form a whole film industry.
No, I agree. I agree.
Richard the energy.
I agree.
Richard has some wild energy, and that energy
and time. He has energy.
Energy and time.
Yes.
You see?
And he can't be stopped. Like, you can't stop Richard Boatin.
He's a moving train.
He's unstoppable.
Yes.
I like him for so many things, though. Yeah. He's an initiative driver. Like, let's drive initiatives. You like
whether the initiative is good or bad, he has the energy to drive it.
As much as he believes in it,
he will drive it. So for such an energy booster,
and then the Storm energy drink.
How do we watch him go waste?
We have to put him to use.
We have to put him to use. There are a lot of them.
I agree.
There are a lot of them, and believe you me, the current crop of directors we have are spot on.
Totally fantastic.
And they read wide and they know the template to get us into some of these top, award schemes. But Bibi Kakra wa was here at the time and that's what we're lacking. Legislation, NFA aba. Legislation assembly, I think moving forward we should start seeing some of these things being fixed. Legislation is key, because we are there. If that property is not protected, it's useless. You just make the initial money off it, and the rest of the money that you need to make, residual ones never say we are copying so be diamao froso. You'll be in Ghana, somebody will load your film in Nigeria and be chopping money off your head. You see, we need to fix all these things, else we'll have all the structures, but there will be white elephants. Nothing can happen. Let's not lose the talents. Let's not let all these guilds rot in the name of not knowing what to do. Actors Guild especially, it is core and now it is key. One of the key guilds they need to fix quickly. The Actors Guild. Yes, we need to fix it and get all these Matankuma and Co, all these fine actresses and actresses back into the scene and get them active. Yanya Sadia Same Yanina me I go do my movie trade in where? Liberia. Same, that's where the land is greener.
Oh, okay. After war, I hear their land is now very fertile. All right, so that is okay. Now I'll be listening to Kofi Asamoah the late, who just walked in. I'll listen to his opinion on the Kofi Asamoah is surprised I refer to him as the late. Kofi, are you going to give us a movie this Easter from Kofas Media?
The late.
Because you came late.
So Kofi Asamoah who came late.
That is a long sentence. I want to make it shorter.
Because it's better to be late than the late.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to.
I was late, but I am not the late.
Oh, listen to me. I only omitted some words.
Listen to you. I am Kofi Asamoah.
Are you starting this again?
Yes.
Would you answer my first question? That are you giving us a movie this Easter?
That was not your first question.
Which one was?
I am Kofi Asamoah who came late.
That was not a question. It was a statement of fact.
But that is not what you said.
Kofi Asamoah who came late.
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Yeah.
Are you giving us a movie this Easter?
Of course. If not, why not?
Wow.
Yeah. So
have you started your, how do you guys call it, giving our scripts?
No, now we are still at the development level.
You are still at it.
We
Wow.
are at the development.
I know you can use 30 days to produce, go on set, edit, and get it ready.
because
that one I trust you.
Because it takes me a year to plan my films. I don't just get up and shoot. So when you have good planning and you have crew who understand what time, stop telling me to speak up. Quite rich and team radio so.
Makwabridge, you're not telling me
team. Same as you don't do quite that.
Power hono power be kwana boys no near man no mo kasa o kasa.
Send them make yeah to quite. Unyes scan wedi.
Over to quite. This is the year of Akwampo 2020. My year of
Akwampo. When you take time to plan, people don't understand, but when you go to the bigger jurisdictions where they have very sophisticated machinery, I mean, if they can make a science fiction film in 90 days, if they can make huge $200 million budget films in 120 days, science fiction, I think it's all planning, and crewing, crew competence. And if you're able to put all these together and have a very solid plan, I mean, you should be able to always work within time. I mean, it shouldn't take too much.
I see.
But it's not something everybody can do.
I know.
You can give somebody 2 years to make a film and it will be trash. You can give somebody 20 days to make a film and it will be good. It's not something everybody can do.
I see.
It's just
is this going to be another Kofas Media and a company collaboration, or this is a Kofas Media production?
For now, it is a Kofas Media production. Usually, just when I'm about to start, I'm
you get some one or two people to come in.
But as at this stage of the production level, it's just Kofas Media.
Another comedy?
A bit of it, yeah. A bit of it. It's more, lean towards drama.
Okay.
Thriller.
We even enjoyed the comedy lately, so.
Oh, of course. As for the comedy, we'll never stop. Even if there's no comedy, I will put comedy in it.
Yeah. We enjoy that.
My style of work is just my signature,
We enjoy that very well. Easter,
live and colored.
Because I know when you're about to do your movie, by this and come out for a fast script audition
different level.
No, me Judy. Oh, dear, me Judy pa Jumani dear. What's yasier? Emonia for one me bini.
Ubisa stake over catch. Say me yes can medi.
Unyam for one me bini. No penny me problem with you.
Dear Moame. Me ma be saying ninya day. Inti Easter idea ebeba yebe.
Okay, yati. Five pack. Okay.
Me nka bia hu. Same nya.
Nka 5 pack so.
Moame.
Oh, what do you mean? No. There's a backward talking.
Mr. Mwami.
Yes, this is very backward.
Yeah, backward. Mwami into me. Mwami no. Some my join bida.
So what do you mean by Mwa?
Then our 5 categories we move betibis my OT. They no new bini you more unity. Sammy.
That be also being on one day. Okay, the uncle. Sammy Men's was
semi open. A very talented filmmaker. Or has me producer for because they are talking we as a way.
Cabernet Tomano.
Corolla. So been I know you been in the Diano Jenna the kind
Cola Blue Bino.
Waji.
Yeah.
So you catch the on branding sorry no so prima in your son yet. So I tell some your friend who could unity and then Sabe, Yaman friend away. I take credit to us.
But when you say on this one, this software starting you.
Still me the software. Yeah, me and Yaminipa, but Yaman friend me. Me one Yamia. Still me one Yamia. Or even now, as at now, as of Biawa, me serve church no. Me also my sorry. What you say? But ono o say still Francis Kwate.
Girls ne ba na mo baby tena.
Professor Francis Kwate one of the finest.
Girls ne ba na mo baby tena.
Oh aden, eduma me no.
Eji o mo bag kita.
Bag de me nyanje.
Every Sunday ultimate numbers be ahen.
Yeah, we
the fact every Sunday ultimate numbers be ahen.
Oh me nyasa ya so ye mbedwaman ho.
Okay, yeah that's it.
Okay, we say nyame frɛ. Nyame afoku you rasta nyina ya pam wase o dada nyame.
Yeah.
Credit ben call ben na ole send me kan nti over TV Satan you we dia na.
No one TV ya the Ashanti region chapter ni man say
culture center na yankobi omo na tie. Omo kun Satan na me bedwon omo be frɛ me say ye bedwon. Evander Kwame Ajeman mo.
I like Emedron.
On say Emedron. You bedron ade no. O ma kon and dey see we president and dey me boa. Mo tete ku aya ten fufuro sami enu basa me dey na makọ. Eku no mo ye no WhatsApp group so. Me dey na makọ me koye dey. Omo ye bibia ti se mo ante se sike bi fi ba bi mbekun obi kura bitumi ewu ni ade na we wu kodwan a mfa so be na obenya. Oh yen puti guilt no akoye se social social club. It is not more a professional club. Obi wu ani ajeji skazi we be we the any contribution. For what are you talking about? It's a professional association. To me can tell me say Ghana Medical Association omo call duty ni say obi be wu na ajeji sika. Say ye de be mu wa mun shada for me front bia omo nyare awo de busa no apart from say obi ebe ware and obi wu am beji sika. Na say almost mamen kamem kan ala menwan chese say me hu say ekuo na me kodwan no omo ye bibi omo representing me interest bia na ma kodwan but ekuo representing me interest am me hu tangible nka metie akase me back nka mate say say 5 pack 4 ana hwan directors ge omakoye bi some one nka mpeku. Sometimes when you are part of some of these institutions, you know, it's built your resume, it built your reputation as a filmmaker, even outside the shores of the country. It's here said as a film director, main joint directors guild. It doesn't even make sense. But that directors guild,
because I hear in Nigeria, when you see someone's name written with DGN in quotation marks, in brackets, then it means the person is a member of
it's not even Nigeria, even America, it's not even directors, even America, they producers, cinematographers, DOPs. Even states, there are states that have guild. So who say okay, DPWA or a member of ABIA Atlanta Cinematographers Guild and or a member of ABIA LA Cinematography reputation and never determine sika obetua.
Ebe determine sika about din Kofi Asamoah near the in bracket FDG. Five card.
So akoye eye no where dey reception to wa. Oh, nye bibi NFA abe na ye bon pa say. I mean, there's something I always told people say, sir, NFA now near at the end of years, it is not going to magically turn the fortunes of the industry around though. If anybody thinks so, it's a very huge fallacy. It is not going to do no magic at all. NFA is not going to make films for us. NFA is not going to sell films for us. NFA, we the individual players in the industry. Yeah, ne was here NFA ne juma ne mandate no. Realistic. NFA on its own as an institution, as an initiative, even with its membership, will not do no magic. So I mean, it is not going to take CDs to Seshibodi for people to buy our CDs again. NFA cannot. It's not a magic. It is just an art. It is creating the platform, an enabling environment for us to pursue our trade. They are not coming to do the trade for us. They will make the environment enabling enough, and then we must help ourselves. If our attitudes don't change, I mean, NFA first a book here pass bill, film acting, film bill. We have to pass that bill. You pass here, you see here. Yes, some passing here, and I want some crown by more. NFA now, some NFA buy, abai, open. It is not going to tell. It is the people. Some a problem no. Meeting as if meeting here 2 hours, 1 hour 45 minutes and talk argument about something that is very minimal. Sometimes we need just 2-3 people, a few people to take decisions for us and impose it on us. Military style. Because if we feel say we feel say or power, me my way so many years. That's our attitude. Enyayo. Same tia obi ni na di ontumi nko meeting na on try say bia or ka bibi na obi obi te say secret safo or experience chance sami in terms of how long he's been in the industry. Ama secret there will always be some friction. Into say yeah answer your attitude here opa NFA mra opa NYP mra opa MP enkosi hwe. It is just us. We must have a change of mind. Because fellow filmmaker to make another filmmaker attempt, it didn't work attempt, and then you think that some NFA somewhere will come and change the fortunes overnight. Until I mean, who will be all can see some production quality near that on where you be. I thought I'm a TV. So our bloggers name called for you interviews. So I'm sure interview quality, even sound quality, microphone placement. Then this person come and sit on radio and will be telling you that oh yes senior and yefe and now oh yes senior common interview, 2 people interview, 1 cameraman interview. Sometimes when you look at some of the edits they do, say me twana me hwa and I miss say aso mesi we oba betina radio so I can say when you are their production quality there's something missing and camera na be na use no. Sini it is adamio uti chira clear but open one na ble
what right me what's the uti chira den
uti chira clear
oben one na den
ble
on fa Kofi Asamoah call Xylophone Music Studio host see non ye chorus ya Ghana movie industry uti chira ble oben one clear aha chorus na my amount no me obibini emra meye rap my time is up. Yeah, face off no. Time is up. Kwesi, mami ko kwesi entry ona yen rap here. Kwesi, enti me gidi se ensem na wa bobo so nyina no. Yen so ye be di akire na ya hwese na ebeko. Aha, enti ye bia ensem bia aka mu a yen fanto na.
Okay. So me address me rap nye Kofi Asamoah and then I'll end up with an upcoming event for FICAC.
Okay.
So I believe sir Mebra Kofi Asamoah or Oba meeting at Chepan.
Also on Kahona, also Oba meeting
Chepan. The early stages of FICAC, and FICAC has been 10 years now. And so it has and then so it has gone through a lot of phases and transformation. And we are bit my best when we are starting something fresher, so up and downs no until say we properly get the structures which we have now. And today is the right time for Kofi Asamoah to return because he has splendid ideas and the energy to drive this whole wagon. And we would encourage say every filmmaker in Ghana, this is the time. You hear some energy, you hear some knowledge. The times and the eras where you said it was a year anyway, it's no more there. That was the initial stuff. And then you can't MOU wants them, you can't collaborations wants them, you can't rates wants them, you can't contracts, you can't loans, you can't. We are talking professional, and this is the time for all these people, these great minds, to come on board for us to all work together. And also, NFA is supported by guilds. The NFA is supported by girls. So if the girls are weaker, there is no NFA. As you until, like he rightly said, we need the girls to be strong. But without people like him, the girls will be weak. As I say, because what's not actually not Oma commentary on how bad it is, and you know, so you are part of this and you can help. That's the one join here. Because we are part of it. You are a film crew member in Ghana. And you know, we want that tag as ASN. All of those tags, FICAC has also introduced that. So if you see a couple of stuff, you see our members, they also have FICAC at the end of their names. We want that prestige. We want that grace on that respect on us. In that way, we can get whatever we are all asking for. And today, very much important. And lastly,
event
event on the 24th January.
Okay.
In collaboration under the auspices of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, in collaboration with Creative Arts Council and Tourism Authority, they are helping us with a workshop on January.
Okay.
And also free, open.
Okay.
We are talking about the ethics of the job. Like Kofi said, we need to wash away some attitudes. We need to teach our people some new things. Those things, so that is what we are going to meet up there and discuss. We want to reorient our people as to what is the responsibility and the rights and responsibilities of a film crew member, and what we can all do together to push the film industry forward. It's on January on the 24th, our Accra Tourism Information Center, time 9 a.m. to 12 to 2 p.m. Obiambra, every crew member should be there. Let's discuss.
Yeah, my own number in case will be banner or
numbers not Obetimi frame 055-271 1321 055-271-1321, and also my friend Razak, the organizer Greater Accra, 0540-652058.
All right.
0540-652058. And open information beyond, so I'll call your website www.ficacghana FICAGHAN.com. Information now.
All right, thank you so much. His name is Kwesi Bosiako Antwi. He is the PR of FICAC. Now, Kwesi, don't go, because there is another topic we will need your inputs as FICAC PR as well. But then let me read some tweets. Kuafui, I hope I got the name right. Kuafui, Kuafui. Now he says, Brasami, I totally agree with Kofas. They make these avenues they make these avenues to collect money for weddings, outdoorings, and funerals. Okay. And Frank Somo Ajako says, is our Kumawu dead as a result of politics? I love the submission by Kofi Asamoah. Okay, so when we come back, I've told you we're going to do the face off, and today is going to be between Adina and Raquel here on the Rhythm of the Gods. But then before we do that, we are all champions in our own right. That is why we are enjoying this song coming from Dr. Nilante, aka Nilante. You can also enjoy this. When I come back, another face of the show. Stay.
Oh my God.